And ladies and gentlemen, we are back again to host our lovely semifinals for the Tournament of Destruction. Thank you so much for waiting for us here today. We have a very intriguing matchup for everyone. We are going to go ahead with a I believe it is GOTEI 13 versus Thanos is coming. As we can clearly see, these are two very heavy hitters in this Tournament of Destruction here. Very excited to see how this one plays out. We have previously seen GOTEI 13 work their magic back in the qualifier matchups, so I'm very excited to see how Thanos is coming will deliver back towards this team in question, and hopefully we can get some very good footage out of this and make sure what the Squadra spirit is all about. I'm actually very intrigued to see how GOTEI 13 will be able to fare with Thanos is coming, because we have also heard that they do have a very powerful technical player in their hands. Thanos is coming, so I do wonder how this will be able to take place, and I am also looking forward towards the gameplay here, because this is going to be some very professional stuff right here. We do have Taigo here, we do have Ukage, we do have Bruce along with us as well. Okay, so we got Vic, we have TTP, Feppy, we have Zoro, we have Dame Lofelo. I think that's how you pronounce it. Dame Lofelo. That has a very nice ring to it.
Oh.
Top, and oh my god!
Top 28.
What on earth?
Wow.
Okay, I definitely see why Thanos is coming is definitely a team to be looking out for. My goodness!
Let's see, Zoro.
And of course we do have Zero.
Top 9. Oh shit.
These are extremely heavy hitters.
Top. Oh.
These are definitely extremely heavy hitters. Is that a
Bro is a D2 on damage and he's top 9 overall.
Oh my god. The top technical player in the world, and of course we have TTV with the all-rounder.
Insane positions. Top 6,
I am liking oh my god. I am definitely liking what I'm seeing here. Definitely liking what I'm seeing here. Let us see what GOTEI 13 has got for us. Top 678 for technical. That's not too shabby. Let's go ahead and see what Taigo is bringing to the table. We have top 500 for damage as well. All right. We have Bruce, which is
not only
respectable.
We can underestimate the players.
Of course, we cannot understand at all. And of course, we do have top.
The first match of this tournament was won by B ranks.
Oh yeah, definitely. So definitely cannot underestimate the underdogs of this tournament, which is absolutely wonderful. So we will go ahead and start for our rerolls of the of our divine draws, and it looks like we're going to be getting a lot of clouds today for this tournament. And let's see, what else do we have here? Markley Stardust. Alright, well, that's a very unique setup of divine draws. Not typically that you would see back in the ranked, but you know, definitely looking forward towards how GOTEI 13 will come up across Thanos is coming. Definitely a scary team for sure. I do wonder how this comp is going to be like. I was actually very scared because I believe I did see from player 4 that apparently he's top 1 rank of technical, and I'm actually very excited to see how he will perform here. It doesn't go for hits, but is opting to go for Krillin instead, and we do see Vic pertaining towards Bojack and player 6 along with Topo. No, actually Super Saiyan 3 Goku. My goodness, we also have Dama Goku as well, and also going for hits. I did notice that Thanos is Coming's hit is actually Prestige 3 on the Legendary rank up with that badge, so very scary to see what's going to go on from here. I am actually very excited to see how Thanos is Coming performs here. Let us see what we have in store for us, and hopefully GOTEI 13 can put up a good fight for us ladies and gentlemen, this is the first match of our winners semifinals for the Tournament of Destruction. Let's get to it.
It's all for my perfect.
I'm really happy to see a fellow make here. I was until
You can take the lead
swapped
on this
the
job.
two hit.
They swap back into it, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like THANOSISCOMING is holding back any bars. It looks like they're just going to go full throttle, which is definitely want to see back here. Both team members are going to go ahead and get their experience levels. And it seems like player 4 has already opted out for the first hit, which is always something you want to see from there. Of course, we do have the Daima Goku and Hit team comp once again. That's what we have seen from, I believe that it was Team Kek. So it's good to see some similarities from there on. We have Daima Goku opting for the Kai right there, but player 4 is definitely getting pushed back from the GOTEI 13 from top. I do believe they also managed to steal the Kai from GOTEI 13 back at top, so that is also one thing to keep in mind of. I do notice that Feppy is actually going for Zamasu. I don't understand.
The first Zamasu in this tournament.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think he's very underestimated to the community because I like him.
I think his passive definitely gives him that extra survivability, but of course, there's always the risk of being able to come out of that invulnerability when you just can't do anything for a certain amount of time. Feppy uses the riddle there to get chip damage off of Sidra, but he will soon realize that he's completely being overwhelmed by the damage of Daima Goku and Cooler, but he's still trying to go for it.
He knows he can do, he can tank a lot of damage in the early game because of his reaction.
Oh yeah. And he's also opted for strategic escape instead of your usual tank slot cards. It's actually very interesting. He's already level 6, by the way, so he already has a. Yeah, definitely has a lot of leg room to work with, especially with having a streak of escape. And it looks like, from what I'm seeing here, that is the same case for the #1 tentacle in the world having the same card as the tank, which is something you don't see every day. We see Feppy TV going for the ults. What a smackdown! What a smackdown towards Taigo.
Solo mini Goku and get the on the.
That is absolutely incredible. We already see Feppy TV actually maintaining absolute control of bottom lane, but that's going to come to a short stop as we see Vic manage to take down Android 16, which is absolutely huge for getting the damage off of Beerus. And of course, we do see that in about more than 40 seconds, we will see that Nappa will be soon partake here. But Zamasu managing to get the kill off of Sidra right there. Very nice stuff from him. I never would have thought that going with strategic escape with Zamasu would be so beneficial, but lo and behold, it looks like he is managing to hold off his own right there. I suppose that's having that extra set of invulnerability just compensates for being able to tank from so much. And we already see that THANOSISCOMING has already taken down 2 of GOTEI 13's towers, which is a very harrowing sight to see from there on. It doesn't look too good for GOTEI 13. I just wonder how were they able to come back from this as they engage in their first team fight, I believe. Dragon Fist doesn't quite reach Bruce, but still manages to be finished off by the twin Dragon Fists that's provided by player 6. That is really amazing stuff, and they're already opting out for Nappa right here. Player 6 opting for as much experience as possible, just completely wanting to decimate. Daima Goku from the other team, from GOTEI 13, does not manage to steal it, which is a very sad sight to see. Just couldn't be able to get there back in time, and that is going to be 2 bosses for the bonus of THANOSISCOMING. Already a pretty remarkable start from THANOSISCOMING. Really solid stuff. GOTEI 13 will have to pray for a miracle here. You can clearly see that GOTEI 13 is planning to have Hokage possibly backcap, but it doesn't look like he's gonna be able to have the chance that they are just being chased down. I think I really like this I really like this strategy between Peppy, mainly because of like how he's being used as the bait towards having to be the center of attention towards the towers, which is actually a very interesting strategy from here. I have never considered this strategy at all, so seeing this firsthand from one of the best tanks that we have left, pretty eye-opening, I will say, and to see the fact that it actually works so effectively is actually mind-blowing.
Your attacks can do nothing against the gods like me.
You have Cooler opting out for the Supernova, gets the kill on Vic right there. Already having the team fight right there. GOTEI 13 slowly being whittled down from the numbers. The hits going hit for hit for the damage. Dragon Fist manages to be knocked out, but takes one with him. Black Hokage is trying his absolute best to sort of stall for time. We already see Peppy TTV already level 10, which is absolutely impressive.
They can't get a breath.
Absolutely.
Because they are overstretched.
Yes, absolutely. I think with the pressure of
get that pressure. And
yeah,
down.
Yeah, absolutely. I just believe that pressure from Zamasu being able to take care of the actual bosses from there. A very unique strategy as well. GOTEI 13 needs the kill for, oh my goodness, and Taigo manages to steal the kill.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing stuff right there.
It's a light of hope right here.
Perhaps there is light at the end of the tunnel here, but I am just not sure because the pressure that Thanos is coming is actually delivering is absolutely too much to actually keep in track of. But of course, anything can happen. Let's just hope that GOTEI 13 is way past their second win.
I think the strategy they are coming here is to defend the tower and try to get a team KO or something while defending the tower.
I definitely think that they're not really prioritizing the bosses as much, and well, actually, I do believe they are, but it's just that Taigo was definitely able to place himself in the right position at the right time, and of course, Peppy TTV. Oh no! Oh my goodness! I did not even realize this. GOTEI 13 being extremely in danger, and Peppy TTV managing to cop out the Dragon Ball, and that is going to be 0-1 for Thanos is coming. An amazing performance from Peppy. And a very well-deserved MVP at that. Just constantly putting that pressure towards GOTEI 13. I don't think they had any idea of what to do with that sort of gameplay. We can already see Peppy TTV 4 out of 4 Gods of Destruction taken care of by his own bare hands. What do you think about this, Leve?
This episode insane.
Oh,
bro, 133k of damage to God of Destruction. That is amazing. And if you see the damage, total damage thing, that is absolutely.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen it from here. You have seen it from here. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows how to present himself. This guy knows how to hold down the line, even without the build-up from the Divine card draw. Lovely, lovely stuff. I just want to speculate towards what we can see from here. I definitely do think that it wouldn't be a bad idea if GOTEI 13 were to ban the Sparkly Stardust, just sort of whittle down the strategy from Team Thanos is coming. Yeah. Because that Zamasu, man, he really just was up and about, just dealing damage towards those towers, putting the pressure. It really just was too much to handle. We're currently waiting with bated breath to hear it. Leve, can you tell me your predictions as well? And I knew it. I absolutely called it. Key team GOTEI 13 has banned. They have actually banned the Sparkly Stardust because because of that pressure, solely because of Theppi just overwhelming them with that strategy. And they have definitely wanted to take advantage over having the opportunity to ban that sort of skill style. And we have to see how Thanos is coming response to this, which divine draw they will pick for themselves. Let us see what Thanos is coming has to say response towards GOTEI 13's ban. And they do pick enemy bomb, which is actually extremely interesting. I actually want to ask towards the actual thought process between actually picking out the enemy bomb covers. My only guesstimate is actually having to sort of have that displacement with them and actually potentially make them outplaced so that Fetty actually manages to actually hold himself down. And of course, the second Divine Draw will be Super Damage Skill Boost 1. And that is the ultimate deciding factor towards our second round coming into this. The score is 0-1 for Thanos is coming. Let's see if GOTEI 13 manages to pick it out for us. And those are very interesting. Vic actually opting out to pick Deborah. As we have seen from our previous encounters with Deborah, we have seen that he has not really been able to outperform the rest of these characters, but hopefully with Vic's expertise from Diamond Goku, let us hope that he actually does this character justice, because what do you know? He could manage to actually provide some very good numbers here and actually see what it can actually take for them to be word off. But oh no, never mind. They're actually going for the same team comp. So Hokage is actually managing to get out for Boo instead of Hits himself. But we have Zoro on text. We have Vic. We got Domelo Felo. And of course, we do have Theppi opting for Caulifla now instead of Zamasu. I think they're going to start this off with a more aggressive approach instead of focusing on the towers, more to focus on the brunt of team fights, in which Caulifla does an extremely good job of. And it seems like Bruce had the same idea as well. Alright. And that just leaves me alone with you, ladies and gentlemen. Let us see what we have in store today. It seems like Theppi is going to go for the first hits, but Zoro actually manages to snag it for first try. We see Dragon Bruce trying to capitalize off of Domelo Felo. And we see that they're already presenting themselves really well. We have Diamond Goku from GOTEI 13 on the ropes right there. He's not able to continue off. Theppi, TTV on his last legs, playing with fire here. Bruce is trying to aggro this as much as possible, but he cannot approach without his Diamond Goku, so they have decided to go for securing the bottom Kai. And so Dragon Bruce is going ahead to make space as Diamond Goku manages to snag off this team kill for them. And they managed to snag it off, already putting them at a sizable experience lead, even though, actually no, they're actually equal. So getting that Kai was definitely needed for GOTEI 13's bottom lane. And this is some really incredible stuff, folks. I do believe we are in the matchup of our lives right here, right now. We're engaging with Diamond Goku from Team GOTEI 13, and Theppi just it's going to be a KO for Diamond Goku right there. And of course, we do have the ultimate pops for Bruce as well. And Bruce is just on his last legs. Pops the ultimate from the helper for Rildo, and it seems like he just barely got away with the skin of his teeth. And it seems like GOTEI 13 is already rotating away to actually deal with Nappa, which is something that Theppi wasn't really expecting, I don't believe. So it was pretty close for him to sort of obtain that manage. And it seems like Bruce was also managed to capitalize off of Vic trying to sneak for the Max Gekishin burst. A really good save from him. Also, an execution of very solid map awareness despite his rank. I absolutely love how we actually decided to sort of check up on the top lane just for that save. I really think that this just having that to block that max Gekishin burst will make or break this round, I do believe. But of course, we do have to keep in mind that Nappa is still out for grabs, and pretty soon Android 16 will be out there as well. So it'll be a good idea for GOTEI 13 to potentially steal Nappa for this course, or if they wanted to, they could just prioritize Android 16 and make this 1-for-1. Again, I have no idea how this is going to play out, but this is our very first team fight. Taigo getting the kill from there, but Dome Lo Felo manages to be taken down, and it seems like GOTEI 13 has the advantage points from accessing Nappa, but they're not going down without a fight. And it looks like Taigo, managing with a well-placed Kamehameha, manages to take down Nappa as well, managed to get the score off of Katila. And of course, we do have Android 16 coming around here very soon. Favorite TTV on his last legs gets absolutely demolished by Taigo and Kyoka. Or I'm just going to keep saying Diamond Goku because I don't want to butcher that name. Domain Philo is in a very awful predicament. Couldn't manage to get the IT back in time, but he is really trying to sort of survive right here. Zoro on the back pedal. Manages to pop the ultimate just to get away from there, but it doesn't look like he is still going to go for it. He is still going to get the kill. Pays for it dearly from that burst damage from the Wasabi Bomb. And Bruce is actually trying his best to sort of ward them off, but it still looks like Feppy is still on his tail. We have Black Okage trying to get the steal off of Lord Champa, but it looks like there wasn't enough. Vic on his last remaining legs. Taigo trying to go for... I am not sure why Taigo wanted to opt for the max action burst, even though that's it was very clear that Zeno wasn't able to be there for very long. And it looks like they're fighting tooth and nail towards... And look at that, a Dragon Fist manages to secure the kill for Android 16. Taigo being the absolute MVP right here. Doesn't manage to kill Champa off though, but that is apparently no matter because we do see... Oh my goodness, and Feppy TTV, being the rat he is, manages to score out the Beerus side of things from GOTEI 13, but it looks like he's not going to live his victory up for long, unless... No, he's gone. He's just out of there. My goodness, this is certainly a nail biter for us, folks.
It was already in that save because he managed to get out alive in the boss fight and was 1 HP, but he transformed and managed to get the tower.
Yeah, absolutely. A rousing performance from Feppy TTV. Really great stuff. Unfortunately, just couldn't do anything about how everyone on the team just tunneled him and had to pay dearly for his mistakes. But he's back in the fight. Everyone's just getting their XP before the next team fight. Of course, they're gonna go for Ribrianne. Thanos is coming. Desperately needs Ribrianne for themselves because if they do not, GOTEI 13 will be able to actually get out the.
This team fight is gonna be really dangerous because Zeno is already with the double hammer, so a lot of
absolutely.
In the tower.
Yeah, like everyone has their ults. Everyone sort of has their ace up their sleeves. I am just wondering how they're going to approach this because it doesn't seem like much damage has been provided towards Ribrianne as of late. They are just focusing on warding off the competition to make sure that nobody steals or anything. It seems like Zoro is already making his move, slithering down there like a snake. But it looks like Black Okage trying to get a steal off of the other God of Destruction, but it seems like Diamond Goku is not letting that happen. What a knockout. And it seems like GOTEI 13 will be able to take this, and that is the triple boss KO. Kayoko has actually managed to access for Ribrianne as well. Zoro pops the ultimate for Taigo, and Taigo is just wanting to get out of there as soon as possible.
The speed buff from boss saving him.
Oh, absolutely. Still very curious to see why Taigo wanted to opt out for Belmont as well. I actually find out from personal experience that that helper is actually a little bit more hurtful than helpful, because as all we know, that Bulldog just pushes your enemies towards you when you want to retreat, and it's just really bad in general. What a Kamehameha! Already getting off a KO from Pepe TV. Oh my goodness, that is a double kill from Vic, and he's chasing down Taigo. Doesn't manage to get him back in time, but we can clearly see the oppression from here, and I do believe they have managed to actually ward off the triple boss buff from GOTEI 13. Now it all depends.
Unless I don't think Tai we're gonna make.
I hear you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but they seems to be delayed.
Yeah. I have no idea what's going to be the game plan for this competition, but I can safely tell you right now, if a miracle doesn't happen for THANOSISCOMING, they are done for. What a burst damage. What a technical takedown. But
They melt the
Taigo, oh yeah, Taigo with that Kamehameha didn't even have to use the Dragon Fist for it, and now they have 4 out of 4 boss buffs. It is only a matter of time before someone manages to sneak the last God Destruction before everything is just loosed up into the reins. Zoro trying to go for,
dangerous place to be right now, because
yeah, absolutely.
if he dies, it's gonna be really close.
Oh my God, and Zoro just being knocked out of the park.
Okay, but they managed to get 1-1. They are even losing the
It seems like Pepe TV was able to bait GOTEI 13's team towards the outrageous wrath of Dame Lo Felo. That Kamehameha, man, is something you want to watch out for exponentially.
By the way, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you try to even try to say his name, but don't try.
Yeah.
Don't want to risk it with Kyoka.
Kyoka? Is that who you were saying? Oh my goodness. I guess it's like the syllables. I assume, you know. These are all very unique names, by the way. I love the creativity they're going with. Dome Felo being backpedaled from Bruce. Oh my goodness, look at this team fight. We have
Damage at the tank.
ludicrous damage, getting the double KO from Black Okage and Taigo. What an amazing touch. Pepe TV on his last legs. Oos!
But
All I could do is watch.
Vic managed to get the God of
Got destruction right here. Kyoka on the back pedal, and it looks like Bruce. Oh my God, the team KO, and the THANOSISCOMING is oh my goodness, the comeback is absolutely insane. Taigo trying to make the comeback exponentially. What a outrageous team KO. Zoro trying to get back, and Daiko is not letting him have it, and he gets the kill. What a performance from Taigo.
From that team KO.
What an outrageous performance from Taigo. Definitely carrying his load from here. I loved how he actually caught back Zoro. And keep in mind, Zoro is not no slouch. That is the #1 technical in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Taigo is proving his worth on Team GOTEI 13, and they are planning to make sure that they are not going down without a fight. The Dragon Fist approaching. A bit of a place, but definitely managed to knock them away. And the defense between THANOSISCOMING is absolutely astronomical. And Taigo 13 on the ropes.
Not in a good
It
place.
seems absolutely
Managed to get 1 through. That's impressive.
managed to take one with them, which is actually very impressive. It seems like Black Hokage is the last man standing, but I really don't think he's going to last too long with this, and unless he can actually whip up something insane. Manages to get the... Oh my God, what a kill. What a kill towards Black Hokage. Outrageous position. But we see that, oh my goodness, it is a miracle that GOTEI 13 is still standing right here. we have
I think
12:40 on the clock.
They too far away on this to try to finish this match.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think they gotta back down the floor and just go.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All coordination.
Bruce is trying his best to get a hold of it. Dragon Fist is all over mid, right, left, and center. It doesn't look very good for Taigo, as the whole team is actually chasing him down.
And
Somebody stop this man.
To fall back. Don't think
Taigo, wait, Taigo's looking at the steal. Oh my goodness. Taigo with the steal. He's going to unleash that Kamehameha. Doesn't manage to actually get the kill right there. It seems like Black Okage is like the last one said that he cannot make any misplays whatsoever.
Dragon Shell on Alpha of the
Dragon Shell on half HP, but he is making a move, and it looks like Zoro has actually managed to actually capitalize off of the will, and both gods of all of the gods of destruction are destroyed. Don't make they fail with the Kamehameha. The Dragon Shell is going to be broken from GOTEI 13, and it looks like no. And 50 team is just fighting on his last legs, and they get the Dragon Ball. Thanos is coming. Wins the first rounds of the winter semifinals. What an outrageous performance! And it looks like 50 TV has taken the win. Dominic Velo with the MVP. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an outrageous game for us. A valiant effort from both teams, but it looks like the effort from Zoro has finally managed to snag the wins with these the two God of Destruction kills. Levy, this was something short. I think this is the best match we have seen so far as of late.
I'm out of words because oh my god, that was a great match to watch. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to watch this.
Oh, absolutely. We are watching masters in their own craft. Amazing performance from both teams. I definitely liked how Black Okage was defending against the number one technical character in the world. Really, really good stuff.
Yeah,
but of course,
someone said against that team of full of boss buffs, they played back so well. Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely.
I think they had a lot of missed chance in this game. At the end, for example, we saw the Super Saiyan 3 Goku rushing in and trying to grab the Dragon Ball instead of regrouping and go along with their team, which would have given them a much better chance, in my opinion.
But as you were saying, yeah, definitely a lot of chances for GOTEI 13 to overtake, but they just couldn't manage to break through that defense from Thanos' coming. So in the end, we managed to sort of get off towards Thanos' coming, making that one last push and managing to prevail in the end. But overall, an astounding performance from both teams. A really good watch, almost towards the breakthrough towards other members of our team. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been Thanos is coming, and we are to proceed on to the winners finals. Next up, we do have the Night Marchers versus Team Keck towards our semifinals as well. So let's just get that show on the road.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, in the lower bracket, we already have a few results here. Universe 7 beats Z Squad, and Golden Dawn won against Black Star, both with a 2-0 score.
All right, and I do believe that in the quarterfinal it will be Universe 7 versus GOTEI 13. So as long as GOTEI 13 keeps up this strong performance, I do believe we will have a chance to see them in the grand finals, and hopefully they will make it out. They will make it out in the end. But overall, really good showing up from both teams. I'm also really glad I got to see the number one technical from in the works. I'm absolutely looking forward towards what they have in store for us.
Let's see. Meanwhile, the play infos and ranks. We gotta sleep on Night Marchers. We gotta
nice.
Gain Halo.
We do have Halo as well. Yeah.
I think his main Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
Yeah, that Super Saiyan 3 Goku was nothing to scoff at. Let me tell you that.
Team K. Got Mandy, don't know how to pronounce that.
500 on tank is actually very good. Yeah.
We got Wazin. I think that's.
That is absolutely incredible. Yeah.
Gozu.
Yeah, Gozu.
100.
Top
tech.
100 tech is also very good as well. Yeah.
Supreme.
Also top 100 for tech as well. Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, looks like we've got a good fight for the top lane between these teams here.
I do think all of these players are actually very skilled in their own rights. I think we're matching up towards teams with equal power, equal strength. Definitely looking forward to see how this one plays out. I think we're in a very close game matchup. And with our divine draws, let's see what we get first. It is Spirited Away, so we do have the cover up for the God of Destruction, which is also very nice.
I hate the divine round, by the way. Just a personal point.
That's you just gotta say it. You know, I can understand completely. All right, we also have Steam Wall Buns, so very unique setup towards. Yeah, it looks like they're ready. So we can go ahead and start this up. Let us see where fate takes us. So we have with Steam, as always. We have Gozu. I believe this is a very standard comp up, but what I'm seeing here is actually very interesting here. Assuming they stay out with these picks, Baby is actually a very interesting choice.
Okay.
Because never mind. I had a feeling. Because Baby with despite his mechanics, yeah.
Imagine that Dabra and Bojack on the same finals.
Oh yeah, that would be absolutely chaotic.
We got a team full of skin over there.
Yeah, those skins, man. I like definitely taking advantage of like the whole thing. You definitely see that Halo does have the limited time skin offers from the Twitch drops. So that's also one thing you want to keep in mind.
Yeah, I do wanna remember all the audience that is still going the skin sales
time for me to
FIFA
make the
and
drinks.
the pack for contain both the skin and the character.
Alright, cool. And we're off again. And it looks like everything seems to be working snippy and softly. And we're all back in tip-top shape. Let us see what our opponents have for us today. Of course, we have all of our members going to get up to levels, and it looks like Gozu manages to sneak attack at the first hits. What an amazing start. So right now they're just filling each other out. Bottom lane is having a bit of a skirmish. I think the first skirmish of this team fight. And it looks like Wasim is going to steal that Kai. Did they get it? I don't think they did. Oh my goodness, what a valiant effort that's proven to scorn. It seems like Damagoku is on the ropes right there, but manages to get away with the skin of his teeth. Seems like a very solid performance from both stages. Gohan gets knocked out. DNA Halo on his last legs manages to get knocked out, and I think this is free eats towards Team Keck. Because oh no, I think they're going to be able to take it down. No, so close. They will just have to wait until the next round, or unless they actually manage to take down Android 16 if he doesn't actually manage to show up from top lane. But then again, it's anyone's pick. Sleep already going for the ultimates, but what I'm really intrigued about is actually top lane. And it looks like Nappa is actually going to be the first one to sort of be the first boss we see on this matchup. We have Damagoku fending for his life away from Lord Champa. It does manage to actually get away without taking a hint of damage, which is really something really what you want to see. And it looks like Team Keck is already rotating around for Nappa. And it looks like pretty soon enough we are engaging with our first team fight. Kids manages to go for the ultimate. So does Caulifla. And it looks like, it does look like Diamond Goku has been able to sort of sneak attack Lord Beerus, making that the first bout of destruction out of the way. Wasim gets taken down, and it looks like they are on the back pedal, especially for Maimed, mainly because of the absolute disastrous approach they have had for this. It really doesn't look too well for Team Keck, because Maimed is actually getting absolutely mollywopped, but manages to get away with the skin of his teeth, mainly because of Sleep transforming from there. And right now it looks like Sleep is going to be on the back pedal right here. DNA Halo try to see if he can come and, you know, save him, but right now they're just sort of on the up and about. But it looks like Sleep is going to try and engage, but is walking to a death trap right out of now, since you really want to be careful with Gozu. And just Hit in general, bro. I really don't understand how you can lose with Hit. What an overpowered character in all of his rights. I really don't understand how he managed to actually be a technical character. So I really feel like he really should have been like a DPS of some sort.
Yeah, it's very funny and weird because how a hitman can manage to get a support role. Really funny.
It's very strange. And it's also really good as well. I've already heard. Oh my goodness, Gans with the snipe of his Kamehameha. But to go back to our conversation, I really find it weird that people are already speculating about Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and like there being 2 Vegetas in the tank role. And there's also been comments about why Ultimate Gohan is actually like a technical character. I think what they're trying to do, the devs, are just trying to bring some more variety off of like the roles themselves. At the same time, however, it's like, well, I guess I could also understand it from their point as well, because like, you know, these are popular Dragon Ball characters. It's a decent lineup, but it's just like, it's just a little bit weird, you know. You don't really find, you wouldn't really think that Ultimate Gohan of all people would be like a technical character. So. Oh yeah, absolutely. We have Wasim on the back pedal right now, but Gozu actually trying to manage to chip off some damage off of top lane right there.
Gotta be careful with Gozu because Gozu won an entire set based on this.
Yeah, I actually think, in my personal opinion, that it would be beneficial to benefit off of Gekishin timing, the level 1 technical draw, if he's going to be specifically like backdooring these. Oh my goodness, and that is like the whole team fight. If they manage to kill Scans in time, which I don't think they will, they could have gotten that team KO right there. And he actually managed to IT out of the way, which is really huge.
They lost 2 towers and
oh my goodness. So it seems like Team Keck is actually even with Night Marchers, and Night Marchers are 2-0 within the actual Goddess Destruction rank ups. And that does not look good at all. That does not look good at all. We do have only Caulifla mainly. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 I can clearly see that. My goodness. Yeah, this is absolutely over. Team Keck absolutely dominating the scenes out, gets the Dragon Ball, and that is going to be an easy victory for Team Keck. Oh my goodness, that was just absolutely so sudden. I actually did not anticipate that at all. Just the coordination, the whole team just.
I said it. Gozu with his backdoor is really dangerous in this game.
Yeah, you always have to keep watch of those hit mains because backdooring is their specialty, even without like the required cards of it all. We can also even see that Diamond Goku from Team Keck has actually managed to cop out 3 of the 4 Gods of Destruction. I think that was just mostly Hit's work of like carrying out that shift damage so that they can take down with the final blow
3,000
on the Team Nine Marchers. That is very interesting to see indeed. I think Caulifla is definitely the more brawler tank out of everyone else here. Just with that, be able to soak up damage with their top mechanic, and also having that defensive measures, but also being very offensive with their kicks and that second skill as well. It's very hard to keep in track of like you have to watch yourself around Caulifla. Even with the full defensive build, she still does incredible amounts of damage, so definitely able to keep you on your toes. So let's go ahead and get with this pick ban phase of our next round.
Okay, so they already banned. They banned Clouds.
Interesting. Now that makes sense. Very interesting to see that approach with Team Nine Marchers, but I guess that would make sense mainly because of like of how the hit managed to play around them for sure.
Okay,
Very intriguing.
Keck choose Spirit Away.
That is amazing. Yeah, wow.
Not
I
a,
think
yeah, not a common choice, but curious to see what they plan to do with this.
absolutely. And I do think they're also gaining upon having Sparkly Stardust as their second option, because I think that would really help Gozu's side of things, just absolutely demolishing those God of Destruction towers. We would just have to see once the Wheel of Fortune is being placed down. And it is Steamwell Buns. Now that we have our divine draws out of the way, it seems like we are able to sort of carry on. And we're off. It is now currently 0-1 for Team Keck. Very curious to see how they would change the strategy, if at all.
And it seems both team damage are going for the break as a helper to make better use of the wall bonds.
Absolutely, yeah. Very curious to see why Wasim chose Belmont instead of Major Metallic. Of course, as I mentioned before, he's not the best helper, but I guess you can make him work.
Yeah, I mainly never chose him because a lot of times I forgot to use him to break the wall.
So right now we're in the speculation of things. Hopefully they can actually be able to diverge off of their experience points, what they do. I do believe Gozu's going to get them. Oh, what a snipe from Supreme. Managed to get that first hit and making the Zenos come towards them. Seems like Mame just trying to sneak back along and get that first team fight from bottom lane. Let's see right here. They're focusing on the Kai right now. Seems like Scan is trying to get that job done, but it looks like Man is ready to seal it just in time. Scan's on his last legs, but it seems like Mame is trying to break out for Sleep. Wasim able to take down Supreme as well. I do believe that was a usage of his inter-transmission, and right now he's just focusing on that Kai as well. We're going to be seeing that. So Team Keck manages to take down the other Team Kai. Gozu in a bit of a predicament. I am not even sure. Oh my days! What a snipe from Supreme.
Yeah, Wasim getting the wall bomb was, I think it was decisive because Mini Goku was 1 HP and tried to get it as well. But
Yeah.
I don't know if it make any change to the results.
Yeah, I feel like just going for that kill when you had the chance, because like you know you have that range, you have that ability to sort of take him down. But anyways, we do have Android 16 out first,
Take a break. I got this.
and it seems like the rest of the team Kek is going to transport, except for Cauliflower, which is going to be holding on the forts, even though I don't think that's really what you want to do right now. We still have Wasim out and about. They are already in a very sizable lead up from the Nine Marchers. Goes to one of his last legs right here.
Of it to stay
This ain't looking
in
too
the
good.
front line for a second.
Oh yeah. It seems like he's really confident in his abilities to sort of go out and go big or go home, you know. It's also very interesting to see that as well. And I know he's mainly on like the more damage-oriented end of it, and it looks like player 6 manages to get out with the skin of his teeth. Android 16 still, oh my goodness, what an ult from Gozu, managing to sort of blind all of the rest of the other players from Team Night Marchers, and it looks like this team fight will belong towards Team Kek. Wasim already transformed into Super Saiyan 3. Definitely a very scary sight to behold. What is amazing burst damage. Look at the Dragon Fist from Android 16. It seems like Team Kek definitely has been outperforming a Night Marcher so far, but I am still waiting to see if they can just bring this back, because I really do think with what we've heard from the commentary between Halo and Vanta, I do think they'll be able to pull us back, as long as they just try to discuss amongst themselves, because this team lead towards EXP experience points is really daunting.
Good to point out, level 5
Level 5 Goku against level 8, level 9 Cauliflower, bro. It's not looking too good. It's really not. Oh my god. And Wasim with the Kamehameha. It looks like Gohan cannot finish the job himself, but it's still going to be enough for Nappa to be extinguished by Team Kek, and that is 2 out of the 3 bosses needed for the boss buff.
I don't believe it.
It seems like Gohan, I guess, is doing his own thing, even though that's even though it's the Zeno is actually out and about for Diamond Goku to actually capitalize off of, and I don't think Farming for XP was able to do any much of that. Goes with the ultimate. Oh my god! Oh my goodness, that is just, and the surrender too. Wow, that completely flipped upon itself, and it looks like Wasim will be carrying out the MVP right here. That was just way too much damage to actually sustain off of themselves. My goodness. I think it was a matter of just trying to cooperate, that sort of pressure they were instilling of, and I think that experience point lead was just like way too much to actually like carry on.
Yeah, 4 levels of different is huge.
Yeah, it really does not look good for Team Night Marchers.
Yeah,
I think
Super Saiyan 3 Goku was pretty good in the rotation, because he managed to get a lot of XP with his IT.
Absolutely. You also want to keep in mind, that Kamehameha is not only a good option for like finishing off players, but it's also an excellent tool for farming. So that's the really one you want to keep in mind. Just getting those Kais, getting that experience, and climbing the ranks. I think that's what's Kek's Super Saiyan 3 Goku really shined on. and he really outdid himself with even being like around 500,000 damage more than the Khalifa as well. So that is also something you want to keep in mind about.
A good
And with
Super
that,
Saiyan 3 Goku won't let you get any farm. And look at that, 9 farms against 26 on Goku.
that's incredible. Yeah, wow. But anyways, folks, this has been Nine Marches versus Team Kek, 2-0, and it seems like it'll be Thanosiscoming versus Team Kek in the winners finals. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a showdown for the best of us. And of course, in the losers quarterfinal, we do have Golden Dawn versus Team Night Marchers, so they can go on and do that. While we have our lovely finalists, Thanosiscoming versus Kek. Very, very excited to see how this one comes out.